Now this is the Kershaw pub. I've got the carbon fibre version. It's also available with an aluminium front scale. It's a particularly quirky and unusual knife, and I showed it to somebody and they said, oh, it's horrible, it's ugly. And I said, yes, it might be, but let me tell you what it's called. I said, it's called the pub. And he said, ah, now I understand. And the reason he understood was because this knife is short, this knife doesn't have a point, this knife does have a bottle opener. This is the sort of knife that you can put in your pocket when you're going out places like pubs, where there is a risk that even a Swiss Army knife, show for scale, could look like a stabbing weapon. There is no way on God's earth you're ever going to be accused of being a knife-wielding thug with this thing in your hand. It's just too small. Now, this is a Sinkovich design, and it's the cheapest Sinkovich design knife you will ever find. That comes in at under 20 quid for the aluminium one and just over 20 quid for the carbon fibre version. It's got a stonewash blade, came moderately sharp, needs a bit more sharpening. The back is stainless steel. It is a mixture of a friction folder and a detent knife. You can see here the detent that holds the blade open, but it's not a very fierce detent. You know, you can close it relatively easily like that, but because the tang of the blade is so long compared to the handle, when you're using it, your hand is on the back of the blade, and there's just no way that's ever going to fold even without any springing. It has another little feature, and that is this. This is sort of carabiner bit. So if you are, you can clip this onto, say, the belt loop of your jeans, and the blade can just hang. And it doesn't look even like a knife, it looks like a bottle opener. And the reason why it looks like a bottle opener, and that's because, amongst other things, effectively it is a bottle opener. Take that off there. So as I say, you can cut things with it, you can open boxes with it, you can open a bottle of beer with it. We're using that end there. And also this piece here is a screwdriver tip. I've never really had cause to use that. I don't know if it would work or not. I've used the bottle opener, I have used the carabiner, and I have used the blade. And as I say, if you're going somewhere where people are really paranoid about knives, there is nothing better than this to carry. There really, really isn't. It is the most inoffensive knife. And if you find yourself getting arrested and having to explain to a police officer that your knife is a UK friendly, safe knife, I think I would rather have that in my pocket than, say, that Manly Wasp. He might have reason to think I was being offensive by carrying that. It's legal, but if I was carrying that, I wouldn't feel that I had any worries at all. I'd even feel more comfortable than with the Victorinox Spartan. So that's the Kershaw pub.